Hi friends, welcome back or welcome if you're new. I'm Danielle from Whitetail Stitch Co. and I cover knit and crochet content like vlogs, patterns, things like that. Today I've got a super fast rapid fire recap of everything I made in April. So all the knitting and crochet projects I completed in April. It's going to be super fast because the sun is setting, as you can probably see, and I'm doing a lot of market prep right now for a pop-up that's coming up. So I don't have a lot of time, my hair is wet, this is just kind of what we're dealing with today. So I'm going to turn you around so you can see the projects better and not have to look at this wet hair situation. And let's get into all of the projects I completed in April. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm in the middle of prepping for a pop-up. So we are in, right now it is the last couple of days of April, so I'm doing this a little bit prematurely because the pop-up is coming up really quickly. So there will be a couple items you see towards the end that are not finished that I will finish in April still, but it's not technically finished right now as of you'll see in this video. So that's a quick disclaimer, and of course I'll have all the patterns, links, and listed in the description so you can check them out for yourself. Alright, so let's start, I guess, on the left and work our way around. Okay, so starting on this left side here, we have the Simple Twisted Headband. This was a pattern by North Road Knits, and I did this in Caron Simply Soft. So these are all Caron Simply Soft, just different colors, and of course we've got the variegated marbling effect here from the yarn too. I did nothing special, I just knit it in pattern and the yarn did the rest for this, so really nice effect that came out of here. And yeah, very easy meditative pattern. I highly recommend this one, North Road Knits. We've then got some Amigurumi. So this is a dinosaur by Studio Phoebe 22, I think. It's got beautiful, adorable little spikes on the back, a white tummy, and adorable itty bitty arms. There is some sewing to this one, but that's orange. And then I've got this blue guy. He'll get his spikes in a second. And then, of course, these will all be finished as well. So I've got some purple, some green. I've got also a pink one up here. He needs his tail sewn on, and some spikes, of course, and another one over here. So lots of dinosaurs going on. These are super cute and very popular as well. All right, and then we've got a bunch of these adorable kitties. This is not the pattern by Anne Carraway that's super popular. This is a different pattern. I can't remember the author of the pattern off the top of my head, but I'll link it in the description as with everything else, like I said. They've got a nice variety of, you can do either a simple one color cat, so we've got orange and gray there, and they also have this kind of Siamese style, so I've done some gray and some cream with like a rust color, and these were made in Premier Basic Chanel is what I used for these. So it's a little bit different than I forgot to mention, these are in Sweet Snuggles, the bulky, super bulky version. So you see the Chanel Basics is a little bit fuzzier, a little bit different texture. It's not rough or anything, it still feels soft, but just the texture is a bit different. So that is these kitties. I made quite a few of them. We've got 8, I think, one down there. Yeah, super popular. I mean, everyone loves to adopt a little kitty, so they're super cute. And you know, there's not too much sewing on these guys, so highly recommend this pattern as well. And then we have a manatee. This is from the Mer-pet collection, a pattern collection. The author of the pattern also makes like mermaids and things like that. So these are mer-pets that are meant to go with their mermaids and, you know, be cute little buddies together. Again, I can't remember the author, so I'll link it in the description. But yeah, this was super cute. I embroidered the eyes so that they're baby safe. And yeah, just a cute little manatee. Really adorable. And this one is, I think I did this in Sweet Snuggles Light. Yep. And then continuing with the Amigurumi Frenzy. I have a lot of axolotl, so I've got pink and purple here. And these are in Premier Parfait Chunky. And of course, all of these guys here. Lots of axolotls. They're super popular for me at markets, so being such a cute little small toy, you know, it's not too expensive. It's a nice item people can just pick up, and everyone relates to axolotls these days, you know, because they're in Minecraft and a bunch of other video games, and people keep them as pets. So very popular little guys, and the little feet there. And this is a pattern by Gnome Creates. This is a free pattern. So lots of those. Okay, and this one, this is a big bubble tee. You can see the scale relative to my hand. This is a pattern I actually made recently, and it's on my Etsy. You can check it out and purchase it there. And this is, yeah, just a gigantic bubble tee. These are meant to be the bobas, you know, the brown sugar pearls that go in the drink. He's got blush, and yeah, I mean, you can kind of customize the color of the straw and also the placement of the bubble tea boba things. So yeah, squishy little bubble tea, emotional support drink. I guess not so little, he's actually quite big, maybe like 12 inches or so. But yeah, this was fun to make, fun to design. So go ahead and check that out if you're interested. Okay, and then we're gonna wrap up with a couple knitting projects that I completed here. So these two are the Alpine Shawl, and this was part of the Malabrigo April knit along. The pattern is by Jill from Knit Sisu. And the yarn that I used is Malabrigo and Blue Sky Fibers. So if you were to use the pattern as defined, it uses Malabrigo Arroyo and Blue Sky Fibers Prairie, which is an alpaca yarn. So this is super soft and very, very nice to touch. This is actually the reverse side I should show. It's got a nice stitch there. So yeah, so this is Blue Sky Fibers Prairie in Yarrow, Blue Sky Fibers Prairie in Heron, and let's see if I can remember, Malabrigo Arroyo in Seahorse and Cian, Malabrigo Arroyo in Cape Cod Gray, and Matisse Blue. Yeah, so these were really fun to make. The pattern was spaced out over the course of April. And you can sign up and, you know, join the Zoom meetings and tag them in your photos as you went along. So it was a really nice interactive time. It was my first knit along, so I really enjoyed it. But I'll put some amateur modeling shots of me wearing these to the side so you can see what they look like on more clearly. But yeah, super, super soft and very wearable. I highly recommend. And I had a great time making these. They just took a while because it is a sizable shawl, which is great. Alright, and this last one is a pattern test I was doing for Rachel from Wildernits, I don't know how you say the name exactly, but it's a really gorgeous hat design, and this folds up on mine. And this is the Wharf Beanie that's coming out. It might be out by the time I post this video. I still have a little bit to do just to finish off the decreasing and bind it off and stuff. But yeah, this was a great pattern test. I think the picture she has uses a higher contrast yarn. So here I used Simply Soft, Karen Simply Soft. So these colors I chose, I mean, you can get a nicer pop of the design, but I went for like a nice pastel approach. I think just because it's spring, you know, I was feeling more pastels, so that's what I went with here. And yeah, this will be a really cute beanie, and it'll look great in the fall and the winter. And another honorable mention, I've got a ton of these mini dragons that I like to make. This is a pattern I'll also link down below. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but the wings need to be sewn on all of these, so there's some work to be done here. I want to get a bunch done for the pop-ups, so hopefully at least maybe one of these bags will be gone over the next couple days by the end of the month. But I just wanted to mention that these technically will hopefully get done this month as well. Alright, so I hope that wasn't too fast. The sun is just still setting now, so yeah, I think I just kind of powered through that really quickly. I've got the sun in my face. But yeah, so that was everything I made for Knit and Crochet in April. And like I said, I just wanted to, you know, make sure to get this recorded and out for you guys. It's not quite as polished as I hoped it to be, but I just have a lot going on with the pop-up and the market coming up, the Sheep and Wool Festival rather. So there's just a lot going on, and I just don't have a ton of time to edit and polish everything. But I hope this was helpful and you enjoyed watching it still nonetheless. And all the patterns will be linked in the description, of course. And yeah, please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy these videos. Thanks.